welcome back to our channel. So it is controversially time to decorate for Christmas. It's before Thanksgiving, first week of November. That's when Mom decorates on Halloween. She's full-fledged, ready. And even before we did vlogs, she was...
Yeah, it's my favorite time of the year, so
Yeah.
I love breaking out all the nature-inspired,
Christmas.
woodsy, fun Christmas.
Yeah, so one thing that we've done every single year is we DIY garland, fresh from the yard. So we're gonna do a tutorial on how to do that, and I'll show you our tips, but I also wanted to show you, so I have more of a process that I'm gonna share with you, but this week, Mom put up her own garland, which I'll pop up her inspiration photo that we showed last week when we went to Canton. It's pretty, dramatic.
Yeah, it's dramatic. But you don't want to see my DIY because I use nails and hammers and a lot of crazy stuff goes into making my garland. So
that's why I decided it would be a good idea to do a tutorial, because Mom's been making garlands forever. I mean, not formally. She just sticks greenery everywhere during the season, which you can totally do. I am not an expert. I'm not a professional, but I have some method to the madness. So I decided to share that. And I will show some clips, some time lapse of Mom putting them. She just literally throws it all together. Honestly, it looks amazing. So if you are not a formal DIY, you don't want the steps or whatever, you can do what Mom does.
It's the difference between someone who cooks with a recipe and someone who doesn't.
Are you a recipe cooker?
Yeah.
Or do you just throw things in? Mom, you can probably guess which one. Anyways, so I love how it turned out. Make sure to subscribe so you can see the full Christmas home tour and get that. But today we are working on another garland that we were putting around this window in Mom's breakfast nook, and she is going to actually embellish it with bells that we recently got out on our flea market treasure hunt. So,
right.
Anyways, I'm gonna get started on the tutorials. Mom is gonna go decorate the living room, or she's diving deep into tubs of Christmas.
Yes.
And I'll show you guys how to do this. Okay, so let's talk about the items that you need to make the garland. First, you need a roll of twine or rope or something, similar. A roll of paddle wire, floral wire is what it's labeled at Michael's. Some hand pruners to cut your evergreen, and then some evergreen from the yard. You can actually use faux florals for this too, so if you wanted to get stems and DIY your own garland, it will last forever. But we like to do the fresh just because it smells good, and it also just adds a layer of whimsy, and it's different every single year. We will at the end show you how to make it last through the season as well, so don't be worried about it turning brown or not lasting through, especially if you're like us and you decorate early. So I've read tons of blogs about how to do this in the past, and they always talk about the species of the stems that they have. Mom and I, to be honest, do not know what they are. We do have a variety, and you can see some have berries, some are just green, some have kind of a blue tint. We just clip what's prettiest, and we also clip what doesn't have bugs in it. So Mom had a ton of spiders. Come tell them about I know you want to tell them about spiders.
Okay, I had spiders, and so I went down to clip it, and it was like, no, I know it's Halloween, but no.
No spiders. So we get the stuff without the bugs. The bugless evergreen happened to be at my house this year, so this is what we got. And I like to layer in a mix so that it feels textured and just really whimsical, like I said. So the first step to making the garland is to cut your twine the length that you want the garland. So mine is pretty long because it's going around this entire window. And so I measured and I cut. So this is gonna be it. I'm gonna start from this side after you cut your twine, then you want to take your paddle wire, your floral wire, and you want to wrap it around the one end of the twine. And so that's going to start, and then we're going to start putting our stems on the garland. So I'm going to make a little like bundle, and I don't want this one to be very thick, right, Mom? We don't want it to be very thick.
No.
So like this is probably good as far as thickness. And then once it's on here, you're just going to take your paddle wire and we are going to wrap it around. One thing I would suggest is wearing gloves while doing this, because these stems will totally tear up your hands. We could not find gloves, so this is, you know, how it goes. But it's okay. It's worth it for a beautiful, fresh garland. And we're just gonna continue that same exact process with layers of greenery until the whole thing is full. And you don't have to worry, because they're gonna keep covering it, so don't worry about like any imperfections or like exposed wire or anything like that, because the greenery is just going to be layered over and over each other until you can't see any of it, and it looks like one big strand of garland. Progress and hung the garland. So you saw it was super simple. Take the twine, take the wire, wrap these bundles. Each bundle was 6 to 8 inches, and I had about 3 branches in it. So it was pretty easy. And I did have to go, once Mom and I put it up, we did have to secure it a little bit better with some more floral wire. But now it's in there and it looks amazing. So what do you think, Mom, of my installation?
I love it.
So if you want to do this, super easy, or you could do Mom's like wild with a hammer way. Either way, as you can see, we've hung bells and a little bit of Christmas decor with it. It's actually perfect because Mom's put up the Christmas tree. Since while I was fluffing this, Mom put up the Christmas tree. The baby's sitting over here listening to a Christmas, or watching a Christmas story. And so it's like, it's a Christmas.
Even the dogs are in the mood. They have their Christmas sweaters on.
So one last thing before we close, I want to make sure you guys, the most common question every single year when we make this, people want to know how to make it last. Now, I will tell the truth, Mom and I do nothing. We don't spray it with water, we don't like anything, and Mom keeps her fire going basically all November and December. Any day under 65 degrees, Mom has a fire going. And so with that being said, I can't believe yours lasts every time.
Yeah, like I think it's just like crispy, but it stays green.
It stays green. It stays, I mean, it might not be as green as the first day, but it doesn't turn brown or yellow, or it just looks like a garland. But I did perused the internet and I've decided to take a little bit more initiative to make it last even more. And so this year we sprayed Wilt Stop on both garlands, and we will report.
Yes, we'll report back and tell you how it looks.
Yeah, but I mean, the internet says it's awesome. So we did it. A lot of people also suggest spraying water on it, like
once
every
a week.
Yeah. But like I said, we've never done that and we've still had great luck. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you subscribe to see the rest of
Christmas,
because we're on it.
We're all in.
Yeah. So close us out, Mom.
All right. So like, subscribe, and share this with your friends, and let us know if you try this one at home.
Yeah. Make sure that you message us on Instagram if you take it on. I would love to see your garlands. I'll leave our Instagram in the description below.
Awesome.
Bye, guys.